Hey, hi everyone. So I just wanted to make a really quick video in which I just wanted to show everyone how we can go ahead and deploy two checkpoint firewalls in AWS and managing it using Smart-1 Cloud. So just to give you a brief as in what is my setup, that is you can go ahead and easily deploy a cluster in a single availability zone in AWS using our CloudFormation templates, which you can find under SK 1111013, and you can just go ahead and click on launch stack if you want a new VPC or a existing VPC accordingly. So once you go ahead and click on launch stack, it will go ahead and open a new page on your AWS portal, and it will take some time, around 10-15 minutes, for you to go ahead and deploy the stack, which would eventually give you two gateways, checkpoint gateways, running in the same availability zone in a single region. And we'll show you as in how we can go ahead and do that. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and log in into our Smart-1 Cloud, and we'll go ahead and click on connect gateways. So once we go ahead and do connect gateways, we will see here register a new gateway. So we'll click on it and we'll just give it a name, any name that you want. You can just give it, it does not matter. So it's checkpoint cluster number 1. So once you go ahead and do this, what will happen is it will go ahead and create an object here. So meanwhile it is creating an object, what I'll do is we'll go to the checkpoint member 1 and we'll try to SSH it. Using our private key that we got. So once we go ahead and trying doing an SSH, we'll get into the box, and once the gateway is created under Smart-1 Cloud, once this object is created, it will give us a command so that we can go ahead and connect our gateway to the Smart-1 Cloud. You can see here connect gateway, we're getting an option. So we'll just copy this from here and then we'll just go ahead and paste it on our security gateway that we want to onboard on our Smart-1 Cloud. So once this comes up, we'll see that the tunnel is enabled. So the tunnel or the SIG here, normally what we do is in the same we have a management server and we try to establish SIG there. So using this we go ahead and create a tunnel between our Smart-1 Cloud and our security gateway, be it on-prem, be it a VM or in a cloud. So you can see here, we can see mask status is enabled, so that is fine. We'll go ahead into the, so now you can see that this has changed and we can go ahead and establish SIG. So before we do that, we'll just create another object and we'll just copy the same name and we'll just give member 2. The same way that we did, we'll go ahead and open the secondary firewall or the standby security gateway, try SSH into it. Yeah, so this is done, and we will go ahead and run the same instructions, which is for cluster number 2. We will get the same command, which is set security gateway cloud management service. Paste it and we'll run it. So now if you want to go ahead and enter the smart console, so this is the smart console of our Smart-1 Cloud, and I'll show you how you can go ahead and do this. This is just very simple. You just need to check the version, so it is RET1. So if you are RET120, you open it, and here instead of giving a username password, so now usually we give a username password in the IP. What we'll do is here we'll just select as cloud and we'll copy this connection token and we'll just paste it here and click Infinity Login. So this will eventually give us this page where we can see that the two objects that we created here in our portal, in the Smart-1 cloud portal, we can see it is there. So what we would do is we would go ahead and create a cluster, and we can just do it in the classic mode. So once we go and do this, we'll just give this cluster, we'll disable IPsec VPN as of now, and the IP address of the cluster, which is the VIP. What we can do is we'll get it in the, if you launch it using our AWS CloudFormation stack, you'll see that cluster member A has two public IPs. Here you can see that there are two public IPs associated. So we'll just select the other one, which is .89, and that would be our cluster IP. And we'll go ahead and click on OK. And so our new cluster object is created. Here we go. And we will add both the cluster members to this cluster existing, and we'll go ahead and click on cluster member 1. Okay, so we need, so that is why I did not initiate SICK as of now. So once we go ahead and add it to this cluster member, we will initiate SICK and we'll get to know as in. So okay, the cluster member 1 is added. We'll add member 2 the same way that we did with member 1. Is also added. Click on OK and to continue. Yes. So now you can see that the cluster object is created and the two members, the primary and the secondary. So now we can go ahead and get the okay, did I click in that VPN? So we'll go ahead and click on communications. So we will give the SICK that we give during the time when we launch the CloudFormation stack. Okay, did I give the wrong password? Communicating. Let's see if I'm giving the right password. Okay, I think the password that I've given. So what we can go ahead and do is we can reset the SICK, which is 5 this, give a SICK which we will remember. So you can see the master is enabled once again. See if we can initiate the SICK. So the same case, if we forget the one that we gave during our cloud formation template, we can go ahead and reset it using the help of CLI. So we can see trust is established, all fine. We can get into the cluster 2, and I think I can think of that as well. Live again. Yes, sure. On services. So now you can see that this is also complete. We will go ahead and initiate it once again. And let's see if we can initiate same. And I think that will be all. Yeah, trust is established, so that is fine. So this is how, friends, we saw how we can go ahead and create a cluster for AWS, add it, and publish it into a Smart-1 cloud. We're managing this using Smart-1 cloud, and we'll publish all the changes that we made. Okay, we'll go ahead and have a quick check. We'll refresh it and see if this is done or not. So friends, that is how we go ahead and connect our checkpoint clusters and create a cluster member, add it to the cluster, the gateways to the cluster, and this is how you can just go ahead and manage your security policies from here. Hope you like the video. Let us know if you want something else.